This is the photograph that my family chose to use for my mom's obituary in the program for her memorial service, which I stumbled upon in the moment I included for January 14th in my book, Losing the Neme, A Cancer Caregiving Memoir. It was taken in April 2009 when my mom and I were in Wisconsin, which is where we were both born, while I was filming my final project for the Hallmark class of New York University's film and television program called Sight and Sound Film. I go all out in everything that I do, so I decided to reimagine the first 7 years of my life through experimental imagery shot at the actual locations that I frequented in childhood. The class supplied black and white 16mm film, but I opted to shoot on color, which was way less forgiving. I also decided to use filters and gels to alter the hues of literally every shot. And I did a ton of multiple exposure shots, which required precise calculations to capture correctly. My mom flew in from Kansas not only to help me out and to see her family who still lived in Wisconsin, but also to be in the film. She appears several times throughout. In the very beginning, I go through the birth sequence, and shortly after that, here she is beckoning me towards a barn, and as I approach it, it actually changes into the facade of the church where I was baptized. Here she is sitting at a booth at my favorite restaurant from childhood called Ella's Deli in Madison, which is unfortunately no longer open. This is actually where the picture that I showed at the beginning of the video was taken. We shot it in between takes. The scene is meant to represent when she told me that our family was moving to Kansas, which is why she is so stern. And then she yanks me out of the restaurant, which is to represent my childhood, and I'm forced to go into the car with a family and leave the place where I was born. After we finished all the filming, we went to my maternal grandma's nursing home and spent time with all of my mom's family. I had a lot of extra black and white film rolls, so I just decided to record all of my family members interacting. Since I don't have a lot of home videos, this footage is really important to me. Even though it doesn't have sound, I just love seeing my mom and her gestures and her in motion. She feels so alive here, and it's also organic because it's not remotely staged. It's so beautiful to me, and I'm so grateful that I took it when I did. Shooting this film was not only one of my favorite moments from college, it's also one of my favorite memories with my mom, so it's no wonder that I gravitated to the image that was taken of her during it to represent her life and legacy.